Hey, this is Moira, and I cannot overstate how fucking hyped I am right now. I've never expected this, like the Elder Scrolls IV Oblivion as like the remastered. They call it remastered, but it's pretty much more a remake as far as I've heard. And yeah, what can I say? This game is... I have so many memories of this game. Like, I've played this when this came out in, I don't know, was it 2006 or something like that? I don't remember actually. I've played this on my like super bad laptop back then that had like 128 megabytes of VRAM. So, and now I'm playing this with my 4070 Super, I think. It's yeah, it's an RTX 4070 Super, and this is the Unreal Engine. What can I say? I'm so fucking hyped. I can't wait. I've spent the whole fucking evening like playing around with the options and try to optimize everything because I want this Let's Play to be kind of perfect, because this is one of my all-time favorite games. I'm a huge fan of the Elder Scrolls games. Skyrim is my absolute favorite games of all of these. I know there are some Morrowind neckbeards out there. I've played Morrowind, I've played Oblivion, I've played Skyrim, I've played fucking Daggerfall, and Todd Howard is like I don't even know what to say. Like, Todd Howard is the only person that is able to sell me the same game like over and over and over again. I own like 5 copies of Skyrim, and now I own like, this is the 3rd copy of Oblivion or whatever. And I don't regret any of this. Okay, so I've tried the game, so I've not played it very long. I just made some technical, like a test run to see if everything works, if OBS plays along, because I really want this to be as good as possible. And yeah, I think let's start a new game and hope for the very best. Yes, start a new game.
I was born 87 years ago. For 65 years, I've ruled as Tamriel's emperor. But for all these years, I've never been the ruler of my own dreams. I have seen the gates of oblivion, beyond which no waking eye may see. Behold, in darkness, a doom sweeps the land. This is the 27th of last seed, the year of Akatosh 433. These are the closing days of the 3rd era and the final hours of my life.
Damn it. Response. This is fucking... I don't even want to talk, actually. Just look at that. Okay. I think this is probably going to fill the first episode. And I don't regret any of this. Moira and character creations, that's something. Bethesda character creations, they are like notorious for being like ugly as fuck. Most, I think the Elder Scrolls Online, that I haven't played that too much, but I think they had quite some good-looking characters, but I think like every other Bethesda game had like super ugly characters. Maybe this is the first one that has actually some nice character creation systems. I haven't thought too much into I haven't put too much thought into like what kind of character we are going to play. I'm thinking about a high elf, but I don't even know what kind of character I'm gonna play that. So let's just start with Argonians. Just how they look. This is cool. Open stats, okay. This is the starting stats for Argonians. Okay, I think we're not gonna play any beast race. Although I would like to play as a cat girl or something, but I think we're gonna take like a humanoid race. Bretons. In addition to their quick and perceptive grasp of spellcraft, even the humblest of Bretons can boast a resistance to magical energies. They're particularly skilled at summoning and healing magic. So we can... I think this was not in the original Oblivion. Or we could actually like choose the origin. Being from High Rock, you were raised in the homeland of the Bretons. Going through all the great cities of the province made you quick on your feet. Okay. As a child, you were always spending time at the docks of one of the islands, gaining some money by helping merchants carrying their goods and learning from their adventures. Okay, this is probably going to change our... yeah. Okay, we can... like that? Okay. Bretons? Maybe. Maybe Bretons. I don't know. So this is Bretons? Wait a minute. What is this? Oh, it's Imperial. Native of the civilized cosmopolitan province of Cyrodiil, they have proved to be shrewd diplomats and traders. They are skilled with heavy armor and in the social skills and tend to favor the warrior classes. Maybe Imperial. Yeah. But let's go with Dark Elves. Yeah, in the homeland of Morrowind, the Dark Elves are noted for their skilled and balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. They're resistant to fire and can summon an ancestral ghost for aid. We can like mainland or Vardenfell. Okay, this only okay. You know what? We're gonna play as a woman, obviously. So let's just start with women. So these are the Bretons. Nice haircut. Dunmers. Okay. Beast race Nords. Citizens of Skyrim, they are tall and fair-haired people, strong and hardy. Nords are famous for their resistance to cold. They are highly talented warriors. Okay, yeah. Orcs. Redguard, yep, that's what they're called, and the Wood Elves. The clanfolk of the western Valenwood Forest, also known as Bosmer. Wood Elves are nimble and quick, making them good scouts and thieves, and there are no finer archers in all of Tamriel. Their ability to command simple creatures is well known. She looks kinda cute. The High Elves, they look like, I don't know. She looks like a boomer Karen. Wow, that's a tough choice. So I think I'm gonna go maybe with Wood Elves. I'm struggling between like Bretons. Most of the time I'm actually into Bretons. Bretons or Nords. That's my most favorite races. Dark Elves, maybe? Like the balanced integration of the sword, the bow, and destruction magic. They look like a perfectly balanced race, actually. Let's see if there's some way to make her like a little bit more good looking. Start with the hair then. Wow. I think it's the head more. Okay, maybe we could just randomize her appearance. Is there any way to make these folk a little bit more good looking? Probably not. Okay. Nope. As I said, she's kind of cute. I like her, actually. Like a wood elf. How about the Bretons? Damn it, Bethesda. I hope that one day Bethesda can actually make good-looking characters. Okay, maybe? Would make it a little bit younger. Oh, fuck. Is there any way? You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna go with Wood Elf then. Skin tone. Complexion. Okay. I want to make her as goth as possible. Like that. The cheeks. Like full-blown cheeks or something? Nah. Yeah. Cheekbones. So normally elves have like very high cheekbones. I think this was like one criterion for the Tolkien elves, actually. So I do like high elves as well, but they always look very, very make this a little bit wider. I think, not that wide. Okay, I think she looks kind of cute. I like her face, actually. So chin. Forward, backward. I'm not going to try to put too much time into this, but character creations always are a very important part of role-playing, I think. I love video games that, like, let me create my own character and role-play as that kind of character and all that. Shallow, deep, okay. Yeah. Small, large, maybe something like that. Short, tall. I think. Balance is okay, I think. Okay, the eyes. Down, up, down, up. Now let's keep it there. Like a little bit larger, or maybe? I think eyes or something. Nah, not too large. Looks a little bit creepy. Inward, outward. So it's still. Can I change the? Oh, the eyes. Oh, this is the tone. Okay. Apart, together, like a little bit more narrow. I don't know. So this is kind of an archaic character creation. I think it's okay. It's not too detailed. It's funny. Light, heavy. Oh yeah, okay. That's funny, actually. Keep it a little bit like that, maybe. Not too light, not too heavy. Thin, white, yeah. Thinner face, maybe. be not too thin. Okay, something like that. I think she looks exactly as before, but what can I say? So the forehead, short, tall, make it a little bit taller so her face looks like a little bit bigger, like her head looks a little bit bigger. Backward, forward, this is something a little bit backward maybe. So yeah, I think we could live with that. So something like that. Okay, the jaw. I'm gonna rush through this, okay? Huh. I think at some point I made a character that had looked exactly like this. I don't know, looks... Let's make this a little bit behind. Like retracted, yep. I think that's kind of cool. Thin white, maybe... Yeah, let's make her like that. Something like that. Nope. Convex. Yeah, she got that don't fuck with me goth expression. I think that's... Yeah, I'm gonna get along with her. It's not 100%, but I think I could definitely live with that. Mouth. Sad. Happy. Sad. Happy. Obviously, we're gonna get a little bit sadder, something like that. Low, high. Retracted. Oh yeah, I think. A little bit like that. Tilt up, down, something. Okay. Underbite, overbite, no. We're gonna stay exactly in the middle. Mouth, chin distance. Weird. Oh, wait. What? Oh, and now the lips deflated, inflate. Like Angelina Jolie stuff, style. Is Angelina Jolie actually relevant? I don't know. This is the first person that came into my mind when I like have this huge lips, but this is kind of normal today. Like people botoxing their lips or something. Don't make her too big. She doesn't need to look like a TikToker or something. Small, large. Yeah, smaller lips. I think. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Retracted. Nah. Just a tiny little bit, maybe, or maybe even a little bit retracted. Yeah, I think that's okay. And the nose. A little bit up. Pointy or flat. Make it a little bit more flat, I think. I don't know. A smaller nose. Yeah, that looks cute, doesn't it? Yeah. Tilt down, up. Nah, a little bit up. Something like concave, convex. Damn it. Shallow or deep? The region. A little bit more like this. The bridge. Oh yeah, this is the shorter, maybe? Wow, this is tough. Smaller nostrils, larger nostrils. Thin, white, thin, white. Yeah, that looks okay, I think. Wow, the nostrils. There's so many options just for the nostrils. Prefer this nose a little bit smaller, but like not too small or something. Damn, whoever designed this was probably a nose fetishist. So this noses are something, I think they're very important actually for like if you're a tattoo artist or something, that you can draw noses because they like make a huge difference, I think. But I think for my purposes would be like kind of normal. I would be pleased if there was just like some default noses. So blind, black, red. Let's go with something more natural, like wow. Set something more natural. Green, like super black? No. This, oh wow, this is, you know, the black-eyed kids, that urban legend, that when I first heard of this, this was like in the first years where I was living alone. I was just at university and got my first own flat, and then I read this creepypasta about the black-eyed kids, and it creeped me out. So that the really, like, I was kind of thinking about it, how it would be if someone like creepy with these kind of eyes in the middle of the night would like knock at your door and demand entry, and you don't know what their intentions are and all that. That's like super fucking creepy. It creeped me out. I think this fits her very well, actually. But wow, that's tough. Is there something like normal, like natural green? The green looks kind of nice. So do we want something that is a little bit more creepy, like that? That looks cool as well. Yeah. Yeah, that looks kind of cool. Oh, gray, green? She's got black eyes. That looks very demonic. That looks chaotic, even more chaotic. I don't want to like make her too edgy, just a little bit goth, but nothing too heavy. So I don't want like my goth queen of darkness. I don't want to make that kind of character. So maybe something in between. So like black eyes, something like that. Black with maybe a more natural. I think I'm gonna go with that. It's fitting for a wood elf, isn't it? So the eyelids, pale red. Pale red. Oh, I can tint her skin actually. Oh, that's cool. She would look like a drow then. Funny, that looks like a drow. Cool. Make a little bit more pale. So the eyelids, maybe... Yeah, a little bit redder, right? Something like that, maybe? or even that. The problem is that I'm in a fucking dark dungeon with some fire, and I don't know how that will look in the bright sunlight. I got this problem like a lot when I'm like making character creation, and then you are in a fucking dungeon, and then you step out and the sun is shining, and then you actually see what kind of ugly character you've created. Sockets. Yeah, a little bit. Let's make some move to the radical left first. Huh, freckles. That's kind of cute. And then let's make a move to the other radical and see how it actually looks. I like the more tainted. Like a little bit more, something like that maybe. So nothing too extreme, but yeah, a little bit, and some freckles. Some small freckles, something like that. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. Makeup. Lipstick color. So regularly, if you want to go with goth, we would like make it black, but honestly, I don't like black lipstick. Let's go with some darker red or something. Eyeshadow color. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's make her eyeshadow a little bit more black, and that stuff a little bit more like dark red. Dark red is a good. Yeah, that's cool. It looks good. Yeah, that's okay. I can live with that. Okay, so hair. And then we're done. First episode. We've been creating this character for half an hour. Okay, I think I'm not gonna be very happy with the characters here. With the heads. Hair. Fuck. It's getting late. Length. We can change the length, which is cool. These chopsticks in the hairs, that was something that was like very popular back then. I remember that I played like The Sims 2 or something, and this was my favorite hairstyle with these chopsticks in the hair. I haven't seen that like for ages now. Okay, something is off. Something's very off. Okay, so the root color is gonna be black, and the tip color is gonna be black as well, and it's still kind of blonde. What the fuck is wrong? Gradient contrast, gradient amount, salt and pepper. What the fuck? This is not a black hairstyle, Bethesda. This is not dark hair. That's ridiculous. I want to make her dark haired. How fucking difficult would that be? Oh, look at that. Damn it, I kind of like this hairstyle. This is so radical. I think this is one of the originals. I'm gonna take my time for that. I know some people don't like that character creation. You can actually like skip the video if you don't like the character creation and all that. I think I'm gonna like end this episode as soon as I decided that I'm ready for the character creation, with the character creation. So I don't think in this episode we're gonna do anything else. I'm sorry. But I think this is important. We're gonna play with this character like a lot. I like this hairstyle. I think this is my favorite so far. So let's try and make this. darker in some way? Or is this something like with the root color? So it's always gonna be some kind of red, isn't it? Is this because we've chosen like dark the wood elves or something? Are wood elves like always gingers or something? Like, okay. Damn, these are some weird haircuts, but I like some of these. I like actually. I like the was it? I like this one, but this nah, probably not. Gonna go with something more messy. So let's go with Jesus. Nope, nope. That's no. This screams daddy issues, doesn't it? That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute as well, actually. Damn! I cannot really decide. Okay, we're gonna make a decision, right? Okay. Nope, 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 nope. This is a weird haircut, but I kinda like it. This would be nice if it was just longer. Actually, I don't know. I'm not really disappointed, but I hope that there would be like a more complex, or not a complex character generation, but more options. Let's keep it like that. More options would have been nice, like more haircuts. The haircuts are like a make and break for the character. So actually, you know what? Let's go with either that one or that one. Tough. Messy bun or two messy buns? Let's go with the two messy buns, okay? They look a little bit more. I don't know about the gradient contrast. Ah, I see. I don't know if you could see this in the video, but it's gonna be a little bit more. So if I do the tips like blue or something. It's kind of getting a little bit more complex. So maybe start with that and make the root a little bit... Nah. So obviously we cannot really go with... Oh, wait a minute. Is this dark? So this like a dark haircut? Like a dark hair color? I don't know. Yeah, this is the problem when you're creating a character in the fucking dungeon, okay? Gradient amount. I don't even know what the gradient is in that point, but... You know what, let's go redhead. Not what I preferred, but... Orange, maybe. Okay, let's go with a dark red here, and then like a less... Yeah, that's okay, I guess. Damn it, I didn't want to make her redhead, but obviously they're not gonna let us go do anything else, okay? So, wood elf. This is absolutely not me, isn't it? Absolutely not, but what can I say? Or maybe... No. So, improved endurance can command simple creatures resistant to diseases, nimble and quick. Yeah, why not? Yep. Okay. I think it's auto-saving.
Well now,
Which means that we are going to end this episode here. Thank you for watching the character generation. I know that was probably a little bit boring, but what can I say? This is very important for me, and yeah. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay? So, let's quick save, just
you're a little far from the forest.
for security reasons, and then thank you for watching, and see you next time when episode 1 actually begins. So I'm gonna call this episode 0, just because nothing happened. And yeah, episode 1 is gonna start tomorrow, probably. Yeah, thanks for watching. I'm looking forward to play this game. Bye. Or don't? I don't know. Okay, I don't know how to end this video, actually, so just please, would you please just go away? Thanks for watching. See you later. Bye.